Oops, I forgot to turn down the TV. Put headphones on. Wow, I started the stream unprepared. How professional I am. I'm very professional. I am professional, I swear. Change the outfits again. Just let's continue our journey before power goes out.
I'll end this quickly.
Phone is on a charge. Not because of the power outage possibility, just because YouTube takes a lot of power.
Hey, Janya.
That's
I wish I
why.
had power like that.
You better be ready. You won't get away.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
You won't get away.
Forget the pain.
You're
wide open!
Come on, really?
Oh wait, I didn't do a few things. Forgot to put down seamless plugs, and I forgot to make sure it works. I'm forgetting stuff all over the place.
Yup.
Oh, hello, monster. Stay with me. Okay. Let's just do that real quick. There we go. Now to make sure it all works, and I'll unmute the microphone when I'm done checking it. It works. Just fine. Damn it, I also forgot to plug in my controller.
Meh.
Because I don't want it dying on me just in case. I won't get paranoid and checking it every few minutes to make sure it's not dead, almost dead.
Time to dish out spankings.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Wide open! Dead yet.
Jesus,
Was
something
that
stuck in my throat.
supposed to be a joke? Looks like you want to die.
You won't get away.
You're wide open! That's all.
You won't get away.
Come on, put up some fight. I'm ready for this.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
You won't get
Who
away.
wants some next? You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Stop fooling around.
Right then, let's finish this.
You're wide open!
They were nothing.
I'll finish this quick. Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Breaking photon! Quickness! Let's go! Die! Winds chill them to the bone! Frigid photon! Pressure! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Come on, really? All right.
just realized something. Those symbols that pop up. Those are the ornamentation, whatever they call it. Berseria symbols. You got the bow. You got the sword. Yeah, I just realized that.
I'm ready for this. Got you. Take that. Devour. Got you. You won't get away.
That's all.
Take that. Devour. You won't get away. Thunder blade.
Wide open.
Take that. Devour. Moon. Shake the heavens.
Wide open.
You won't get away. Thunder blade. Take that. Devour. Finish. You're defenseless. Bring it down. Take that. Devour. Got you.
Feel rumble.
You're defenseless.
You're wide open.
Look at shooting star.
I was just getting warm.
I'll end this quickly.
No escape.
Take that. Devour.
You're wide open.
Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Now take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. You're defenseless.
You're wide open.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Move it or die.
Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open.
Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. I'll take that. Devour. Shake the heavens. You won't get away. Thunder blitz. Take that. Cleansing blitz.
Not even worth my time.
Everyone ready to play? Take that! Devour! Here! Finish! Here! Take that! Devour! Perfect! Here! Finish! Break boot! Devour!
You're wide open. Die or be killed.
Got you! Damn you three!
Not even worth my time.
Ah!
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah, a Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes You just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already! What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Looks like you want to die.
Take that! Devour! Bring down! Got you!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! Let's go! That's all, huh?
Take that! Devour! Got you!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
Thunder! Right thunder! Take that! Devour! Take strike! Finish! You're the best guy!
No escape!
Take that!
You're wide open!
I'm not one to go easy.
You better be ready.
Here!
You won't get away!
No escape! You're wide open! Dead yet? No escape! You're wide open! Die or be killed! That's all, huh? No escape! You're wide open!
Stop fooling around.
Looks like you want to die. You're wide open!
Look what I
You
found!
won't get away!
Now take that! Devour! Got you!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
Die or be killed! Who wants some
Now
next?
take that! Devour!
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz! That'll take that!
You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power.
Come on, really?
Here I come! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! That's all.
Thunder Blitz! Take that! Devour! Bring down!
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz!
They were nothing.
You're fighting the Reaper. You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Devour! Here it comes!
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz! Shake the heavy! Here goes! Fight!
Die or be killed!
Devour! Got you!
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz!
Come on, really?
Guess it's time to fight! Take that! Devour! Got you!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
That's all, huh?
Take that! Devour!
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz! That'll take that! Devour! Out of my
You won't get away!
Thunder Blitz!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Hey, Laphicet. Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned
Oh
rhinoceros.
no, not this
beetle.
again.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Moloch. Acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malakim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Aizen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malakim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malakim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Might as well.
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
No, I'm supposed to use that fire thing, but move forward for a minute. Okay.
Don't waste my time.
Take that!
You won't get away.
Pressure!
Devour!
You won't get away.
Take that! Devour! Got you!
You won't get away.
Devour!
Was that supposed to be a...
Always be on guard!
Got you! Take that! Devour!
Eat it! Crawl!
You won't get away.
Wide open! Die or be killed!
Devour!
You won't get away.
Thunder Blitz! Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you!
You won't get away.
Die! You're wide open!
Well, that about does it. Everyone ready to play?
Take that! Devour! Got you!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! This is the
Take that!
Reaper's power!
Devour! Got you!
You won't get away.
For us! For us! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Was that supposed to be...
I'll end this quickly.
Take that! Devour!
No escape!
Take the take that! Devour! Finish! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Break boot! That'll take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Break boot! Take that! Devour!
Always be on guard!
Got you! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless!
You're wide open!
Got you! Got you! Got you! Got you! Pressure!
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number 1 didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Oh. Okay, I always mess up here. Apple of that. Come on. Lucky one farther ahead.
Move it or die. You're wide open! That's all.
You won't get away. Thunderblade! Take that! Devour! Got you!
You're wide open!
Is that all you got? Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
You won't get away. Thunderblade! Take that! Devour! Too close! Take that! Devour! Got you!
A complete victory!
Move it or die. Let's go! Win! Kill them to the power!
You won't get away.
That's all.
Take that! Devour! Got you! Ready? Ready? Finish! You're defenseless! Zero! Take that! Devour! You three! You're defenseless! Is that all you got? Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you!
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Burn!
We're finished here.
You're fighting the Reaper.
You won't get away. Looks like you're gonna be put on ice. Take that. Devour. You won't get away. Here it comes. Got you.
You're wide open!
Got you.
Dead yet.
You won't get away. Thunderblade.
Struggle and shake.
Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. You're defenseless. Here. Take that. Devour. Together.
Stop fooling around.
There we go.
Woo! It's a biggie!
shape!
Got you! Take that! You're about to get a monster! Gravity monster! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pain! Got you! You're about to get a loser! Got you! Finish! Earthquake! Earthquake!
Eat it!
Stay!
Barrage!
Earthquake! Whirling top! Got you! Flamo! Earthquake! Got you! Bring down! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish!
Wind blast!
Here! That! Devour! Got you! Rock swarm! Earthquake! Flying high! You're about to get a loser! Take that! Devour! Got you! Here it comes! Thermal Fury! Whirling top! Devour! They got you! Finish! Whirling top! Earthquake! Devour!
Hellgate!
Got you! Finish! Roaring thunder!
Let's go!
Here!
Die!
Take that! Devour! Whirling serpent! Here! Fake! No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating crash! Got you! Earthquake!
Frost!
Devour! Flying hell!
Eat it! Guys like beguile!
Roaring thunder!
Illusory veil!
Got you!
Let's go!
Devour! Serpent! Got
Eat
you!
it! Die!
Earthquake!
Let's go! Pummel! Wind lance!
Got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Straight moon! I refuse to fall here!
Move it or die!
Take that! Devour!
Crusher! Guys like beguile! Illusory veil!
Take that! Devour!
No escape! You're wide open!
Finish! You're the
Die or be killed!
Take that! Devour! Earthquake! Whirling serpent! Whirling serpent! Here! Running with... Take that! Mob!
Don't laugh! You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
Guys like beguile!
Come on, really?
Move it or die!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Bird!
You won't get away! Thunderclip! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Take that! Devour is a disdain! Finish! Breakbone! Take that! Devour! Battle!
Not even worth my time.
I'll finish this quick.
You're wide open! Bird! Die or be killed!
You won't get away! Take that! Devour!
Let's go! Die!
You won't get away!
No escape!
Clear! Take that! Devour! Here it comes!
Die!
You won't get away!
You're wide open!
Got you! Don't get careless! Take that! Devour! Finish! Bring you! Really take that! Devour! Clear! Take that! Devour! Thermal A complete victory! Guess it's time to fight! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Devour!
You're wide open! Let's go!
You won't get away!
Let's go! No escape! You're wide open!
Was that supposed to be a...
Right then, let's finish this! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Here!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
You won't get away!
Let's go! You're wide open! Burn! Die or be killed!
Not even worth my time.
Guess it's time to cut! Take that! Devour! You're gonna be proud!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
This is the Reaper's power!
Take that! Devour! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Who wants some next? Slice of wind, slice them!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Always be on guard! Take that! You won't get away! Thunder Blade! Take that! Devour! Red Panic! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour! Shake the head! Here! Got you! You're defenseless! Here!
You're wide open!
If you want to live, get out.
You better be ready.
No escape! No escape!
Ready to feel the burn? Easy peasy!
Let's go!
And another devour! You won't get away!
How's that? This is the Reaper's power!
Take that! Devour!
Not even worth my time.
Here I come! Got you! Take that! Devour! Here!
You're wide open!
Here! Take that! Devour! Here! You won't get away!
Let's go!
Is that all you got? Devour!
You're wide open! Burn!
Zero impact!
They were nothing.
this!
How's that? No escape!
Devour! Die! You won't get away!
You're wide open! Pummel!
Ready?
Twin leg!
Tailgate!
You're wide open! Steel rumble!
Stop fooling around.
Time to dish out spankings!
I hate when they go out.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! That's all, huh? You're wide open! Die or be killed! That's all, huh?
You won't get away!
We're finished here. You better be ready.
What's the matter, buddy? On attention?
You're wide open! No escape!
Not even worth my time.
Time to dish out spankings!
Let's go! Let's go! You're wide open!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
You won't get away! I'm not one to go easy.
More snow falling off the roof?
You're fighting the Reaper! You're wide open!
Someone brought the packages in.
You're wide open!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse? Everyone ready to play?
Cross!
Here it comes!
Who wants some next?
You won't get away!
My games will be coming in the next few days. It's late because of all this going on.
Now we got the warrior in the
You're wide open!
I'm not one to go easy.
Yep. Oh, look, this enemy's here.
I'll finish this quick!
A complete victory! Everyone ready to play?
Cross! Winds killed him to the bone!
You're all about to get a little closer! Take the
Winds killed him to the bone!
I'll cut down anyone in. Here I come.
You're wide open! Winds killed him to the bone! Cross!
Don't get careless!
You're wide open!
You won't get away!
Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Want some next?
Get him, you three!
You won't get away! Bird!
Is that all you take that? Thermal Fury! Not yet! A complete victory!
I'll end this quickly.
You're wide open! This is the
Won't get away.
Go! Die! You're wide open!
Was that supposed to be a...
Move it or die!
The game of the game, you cook those in the microwave. The game of the game, you cook those in the microwave. And you always cook them on the stoves, like everyone else. You're the first person I know that cooked them in the microwave.
Not even worth my time.
It was easy enough to cook when Grandma's home.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachim. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet. Please, do it for me, too.
If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
Eh,
Here I come!
head from behind might as well.
How's that? Let's go! You're wide open!
They were nothing.
Is there a barrier nearby? I need to go back.
Don't get careless! Here!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Take that! Devour! Finish! Break them! Take that! Devour! Finish! Blow! Take that! Devour! Blow! Absorber! You won't get away! Thunder Blade! Here it comes! Flying high!
Let's go! No escape!
Come on, really?
Snow calmed down a little bit. It's still falling off the roof though.
Everyone ready to play?
They got solar panels up there, right? Probably why the snow falls out so easily. When it powers up too much or warms up a bit.
What's this?
Move it or die! You're wide open! That's all, huh?
You won't get away!
Yeah.
Take that! Devour!
Phoenix says it might be a lot more, might be more money than 300 for the register car. I don't think so.
Only the newer vehicles, like 2019, actually.
I have to check up with them how much State Farm charges for insurance.
Move it or die!
I don't think it'd be over 100, but I need to try to keep it at a certain amount.
I know when Mom went to State Farm for a while there,
They were
we
nothing.
were paying close to about $70 a month.
Everyone ready to play?
Look at the register car only takes one time, once a year.
Yep.
So I should be fine. With a big, even if it's a big payment, I should be fine with it.
Not even worth my time.
They send you a notice when it's due for another one, don't they? We gotta look at your sticker all the time.
You gotta look at your sticker.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the
From
plan,
what I
right?
can
I'm
recall
using you as a
from Mom and
hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything
Great. It'll
stupid.
be on your license
And don't
plate.
you try anything funny
Yeah.
either.
Right then, let's finish this! Take that! Devour! Here! Here! You won't get away! Thunder Blade! Take that! Devour! Finish! Break both! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless!
How's that?
Not even worth my time. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Come on, put up some. Right there.
Jesus.
You're wide open! Let's go! Blades of wind! You won't get away! Air thrust! Guys like
I can't edit those out.
I was just getting warm.
Like, cause technically I could for YouTube, but I'm too lazy.
Looks like you want to die. You're wide open!
What's this?
I challenge you.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Phantoms, rip them apart! Hellgate! You're wide open!
They were nothing.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therian. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms. Teresa, get back!
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
She turned into a Therian? No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all! Anything to protect Oscar!
Merging with the Therian. Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
You won't get away.
Hello?
Taste the pain
Hello?
you inflicted on him! This is your punishment!
Hello? Hello?
No escape! Smash them! Stone lance! face! Die or be killed! Eat it! Tremble! Blast them! No escape! Smash them! Stone left! You're wide open!
Teresa, stop this already! Please!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
Inspiration! Burn and die! I'll help you! Your troubles with the lesson!
Yes!
Will pierce mine enemies!
Pain and move!
Burn and
Quick, armor crusher! Armor crusher! Deception!
Devour!
Double roll!
You won't get away!
Fury!
Take that! Devour! You won't get away!
You're wide open!
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons. Take a good look. This is armatization. Here I come! Die!
What happened to him?
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an art.
Finish! Discord! Here's two! No mercy!
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
Crash!
This isn't over yet! Don't give out on me yet, Armatus!
Take that! Devour!
I will not fall that easily!
Discord! Here it comes! Take that! Devour!
I will not fall that easily!
Finish! Discord!
No escape! Die!
Take that! Devour!
No escape!
I don't think so.
Here it comes!
Here's through everything!
Discord! Take that! Devour!
I will not fall that easily!
Finish! Discord!
Here's
Take
through
that!
everything!
Hurricane! No escape!
Take that!
For one! No escape! Hurricane! Shooting star! I'll stop you! See this?
Devour!
I don't think so.
I'll try! Take that! Devour! Finish!
I will not fall that easily!
Take that! Devour!
Not fall that easily!
For one! The fury of the storm!
Devour! Got you!
Demons!
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister. You killed her. 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 You killed
He's losing control of the Moloch!
Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
You killed him.
No,
He was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday. They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you? How could you? How could you? Ah! No!
Don't do it!
Ah! You're so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother. They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you! I didn't want this!
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Nowhere left.
You alright?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah. I had to do it. All of it.
Velvet. I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the seven Therian's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes, they're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Enominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
I'm not...
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So it was you all along, Bien Phu.
Miss Mogilu!
I'm surprised I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact. Well played, Melchior.
Never seen him do that.
Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this from the very moment you escaped me. Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Huh, nice.
Forgive me, Miss Mogilu. There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts.
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't. Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
That's not true. I'm the one you want.
We were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then. Do with us what you will.
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or
And
no
you
spy,
got like
this was
2
inevitable.
minutes.
Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Hey, Velvet. Tell me, what does it feel like to hate? Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
Jeez, Jesse. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Land ho! Titania! There's an Abbey ship in the front docks!
Take us around back! If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see it the very moment I kill Artorias.
I'm thinking probably one of my bodies.
In the face of doom,
Yes.
still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
Wait, 9 times.
What you staring at me for, Opti?
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This
What
has
do you
to
want?
be Melchior's doing. Stop! I'm the one you want! The Lord of Calamity. That again? What a melodramatic name.
It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy.
We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh. We are the wings of the divine will.
So I'm guessing the women get the bow and arrows and the guys get the big clunks. That's what they happen here.
As
I'm
expected.
assuming the women, all the exes you fight with the bow and arrows are women, and all the men are the big chunks they have. Tofu.
Please, stop! Do you not understand how dangerous an armatus is? This is a battle of life and death! Here, take that! Take that! Look what I found! Discord! Ready to feel the power! Finish! Discord! Take that! Devour! Finish! Discord! Take that! Devour! Finish! Discord!
to kill.
Velvet!
So this is it.
They destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected.
The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
Grimoire, where are the Therians? Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end.
He died over
All
there.
of you, get on board the
I just realized
Volunteer.
that.
I'll find the Therians.
That was on the ground, hurt.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Stay behind. I don't care.
Don't touch that!
You don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise. I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you. Make your worthless promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. Oh, it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laffy said. That's an order.
An order.
We have to keep Inominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias. Let's go! We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
Curse you, Abby! This place was finally starting to feel like a hideout.
I hate to say it, but we can't beat the Exorcists. All we can do now is protect this harbor with our very lives.
Aye, let's do it! We'll guard your back, Eisen. So don't worry about us. Go give those Exorcist dirtbags a big old beatdown!
You got it. I'm counting on you to protect the docks.
I never knew that skit was there. Never went out here after going in. What? What do you want? Let's go out. Oh, I have to take the dog out. Be right back. Okay, I unmute the microphone. How much grade I have? Not much, huh?
I know this isn't the best time, but I have something to say. Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, the forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bien food that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
Bien! Please don't hate me!
I meant Melchior, not you.
Really? Exerting control over someone else's life goes against everything Eisen stands for. We know you were forced to do it against your will. But my spying put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also knew what we were up to. The Abbey would have figured it out with or without you. What'd you tell them anyway?
That Velvet is actually pretty good wife material? And what fishing rods Eisen prefers? And what Miss Magilu says in her sleep? And how fast Dial's tail regrows? What? That's what you told them?
It's done. Pay it no more heed. But things must be set aright.
Alright. How?
Eleanor, I apologize for suspecting you. I'm sorry.
Eisen?
That's right! I must apologize as well! I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor!
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Are exorcists using armatization aware that it could cost them their lives?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would likely be using an armatus too. Endangering one's own life in order to save the many? It's the logical choice. But using something that dangerous so frequently in battle is absolutely wrong.
The Abbey must be starting to feel the pressure too.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
That's how badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do with us and the real point is to test their new weapon.
That can't be. It's all an experiment?
A blade proves its true worth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
Looks like you want to die.
Take that! Devour! Lunar Serpent! Take that! Devour! Lunar Serpent! Devour! You're wide open!
Is this also part of the Reader's Guide?
I come!
You're wide open! Dire be killed! You're wide open! Burn! This is the Reaper's power!
I had no problems here.
I'll end this quickly.
You're wide open! Dire be killed! You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power!
This fight is over.
I challenge you!
You're wide open! Dire be killed! Let's go! Die! You're wide open! No escape!
A complete victory.
First they robbed the Malachim of their will, and now their bodies too. Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that one.
Mom lost light.
Mom lost power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for this.
Went to power ourselves. Again, Mom has a older house, so maybe not. So she moved into that one because the other one's too far gone.
The one that we originally lived in?
Yeah, the one I remember as a kid.
Yeah. It was too far gone.
It didn't have the money to repair it, huh?
Yep.
Such power! I can see why someone would gamble his life to wield it.
They're dying.
All in
All
the
of
back of
them.
the house, mold,
Mere
black
tools.
mold, brown mold.
That's a
We will
good
need to
girl.
be extremely wary.
Always be easy. Didn't hold us to extra
Now, Mom been into that house before you, after you moved out, right?
Mm-hmm. By a couple of months apart.
Huh.
I moved here in the end of September. I moved there in
Too slow!
about me. I've been on about years. Roughly 18.
Dire be killed! That's all, huh?
You won't get away. Take that. You won't get away.
Wide open!
Take that. Devour. Take that. Devour. You won't get away. Take that. Devour. You won't get away. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
Take that. Devour. Finish.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! How's this? You're wide open! How's this? How's this? No escape!
Take that. Devour.
Flash them! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Eat it! Let's go!
Take that. Devour. Finish. Brick boot. Now take that. Devour.
You're wide open!
Finish.
Die!
That was tougher than...
So, you all got away.
It was all I could do to flee. I have lost face.
You don't have a face!
I was so scared. It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any more pain.
Medusa was the one who saved us.
Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all.
Kurogane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell. I made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
You actually did it!
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell. Made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
It's complete! The orichalcum blade, Stormquell!
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kurogane is a real master! Color me amazed!
The Godblade Stormhowl versus the Orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something to see.
Will it end in triumph, or will you need to try more oomph? The gods alone know.
The gods have nothing to do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
He is. I overheard some exorcists mention it.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone. We're saving the Therians before anything else.
Besides, we're so close to deciphering the ancient book.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
I don't know. It's hard to believe that the Abbey's leader would risk using an art that could end his own life, but...
The Shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the Legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an Armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether God or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet!
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
Eisen, there's trouble. The enemy found the Von Eltia. Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Set sail, now!
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
That's madness. What do you think you're doing?
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Raise anchor! We'll make it through somehow!
Aye, aye. But don't die. You hear me?
Crazy kids.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
We're wide open!
What do we do now?
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it.
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated.
My phone doesn't keep up with the internet streaming, does it?
All the better.
They don't do that too well, do they?
But we still don't have a way to fight Innominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Use me.
Percival.
Don't worry. Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
Here I come!
You're wide open! You're wide No escape! No escape! You're wide open! Die or be killed! You're wide open!
That wasn't worth the effort. We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
I know. Arthur's first maxim, right?
I'm worried.
About this whole hostage thing, you mean?
Yeah, that too. But Velvet's acting really strange.
And that's unusual how?
Moggy Lou!
Yelling at me won't change anything. Her thirst for blood knows no bounds, and she's got all the self-control of a wounded beast. With the way she's acting, I'm not sure she'll be able to escape.
She's cut her way through all her problems before. She can do it again.
I hope so. But everything has its limits. There's no blade that will not break. Nor is there such a heart. When the time comes, you'll need to make a decision. It's best you start figuring it out now.
When the time comes.
Guess it's time to fight!
You're wide open! You're wide open! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
I'll cut down anyone in my...
Phew. Well, looks like we shook off our pursuit.
Of course we did. This is the Von Eltia.
No, it can't be. This is terrible. Turn back, now!
What? There's no way we can do that.
I finally deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Inominat is already...
The coast is clear!
All right, let's make a break for the docks.
You're running.
It's Lord Artorias, and...
Sigurd!
No, stop!
Please, now's the time to negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness. The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
You better believe it!
This is a trap. We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool! Try to stop me and I'll take you down! Even you, Aizen!
Your Armatus isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
That sword. Is that orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before.
Damn right! The hardest sword there is!
It may be made of orichalcum, but still...
It's time. Stand down, Shigeru.
Don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Innominat.
Hello, sister. Did you miss me?
Laffy! Velvet's brother?
So that's his game. That's right. I am Laphicet Crow. And more. I am also Empyrean Innominat, the Suppressor.
No. That's... Innominat?
If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just another illusion! I'll devour all of you!
Elements of creation. Velvet, that's what you've been doing this whole time, struggling against all reason.
Shut up! Don't you dare pretend to be my brother!
Elements of creation, gather! Light into potentiality!
I feel a little better.
Oh, unwinnable battle, still get a game over if we die.
Too slow. Velvet, that's what you've been doing this whole time, struggling against all reason.
Shut up! Don't you dare pretend to be my brother!
Winds, kill them to the bone!
Your struggles are over. All your pain, your suffering, I'll end all of it for you.
Is this the power of an Empyrean?
Exactly. This boy is Empyrean Innominat the Suppressor.
But how? We took away
I
his
hope those
strength.
numbers don't, those
By
damage numbers don't
kidnapping
pick
the
up in the
Therians,
final battle. Otherwise, I'm
sorry
not
to
beating
burst
this
your
game
bubble,
on
but you
Chaos
were a wee
mode.
bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
Was 8 different types. Greed, conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Innominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2 that Velvet carries inside her. Once Innominat has them, he will fully awaken.
And I don't even need an Earth Pulse for that. I can eat them right here.
Like hell you will! What?
If you're that weak, stay out of my way. Ow.
It's all an illusion.
That hurts, Velvet.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are you going to kill me, sister?
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you. All I could do was avenge you. To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luffy. It hurt, didn't it? Fee! Kill him, please! But he's... It's Luffy said! He's my brother!
But Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away. Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence?
The awakened Innominate will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore!
I think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malakim.
It will be a peaceful world, free from pain.
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
If even an exorcist like you can let your emotions tempt you to betrayal, clearly it is the only way.
I'll make this world a safe place free from demons. That has always been my dream. Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
What's going on? This is bad! We'll be swallowed alive! Wait. Everything I did for you. How could you do this to...
Thank you. It's because of what you've done that I need to make amends. You've hurt so many people, and all for nothing.
You can't... Luffy! Velvet!
Unfortunate.
But they're within me now. I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible, too. Or it'll snap.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Innominate finish up your armorization.
Shepherd Artorias, what have you done?
It's all according to my plan, Your Highness. Let us return to the capital.
What just happened?
We were eaten by an Earth Pulse.
Then This happened to you before, didn't it?
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend Inominat is using the land as his vessel. In other words, this Earth Pulse is now part of his body. I was able to flee him only because I found a rift in the Earth Pulse as it formed.
So, Velvet and the others...
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Bravo! You do have a talent, if nothing else.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Move aside. I must close this Earth Pulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity!
You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect. Illusions won't work on me. You can't break a heart that's already broken.
That day, I interrupted my art when your heart broke. I suppose I was taking pity upon my student. But this time, know that I won't hold back. I will grind your heart into dust.
Where's the ode? Why the old houses look
awake.
old
glad
on
to
the
see
outside,
you're
but even
okay.
older on the
It
inside?
looks like we got sucked into the Earth Pulse.
Are you alright, Eleanor? What about everyone else?
I'm fine. But...
Finding good ones?
Not so far.
Kill. I killed so many. Murdered. Slaughtered. It was all for him. I killed for him. But he said I was ugly. Nothing. Nothing. All for nothing. I can't. I have to kill. Die. Die.
The whole time, she...
You're awake. Come on, we're leaving. I have to kill them.
But Inominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick! Or what if it was really him? Then that means he betrayed me, doesn't it? You think I can't kill a traitor like him? Why? Why wouldn't I? Just how many do you think I've killed? You, who watched me do it!
I'm... sorry.
Velvet! Luffy, time to wake up.
I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
He needs the chat to work on his phone now anymore.
No, this is different.
Oh, phones are
a
pathetic
vision of the past?
when it comes to watching streams. This one is.
See? I killed him! It was easy! I'm used to it by now. Alright, we're getting out of here! With your power.
But...
Now!
We've gotta find Aizen and the rest.
I said now! Enough! Stop it! They're the ones who need to be stopped! Isn't that right? I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
You must calm down.
Fine. I'll calm down and look for an exit. That's what you want, right?
Huh.
Whatever the case, we have to get out of here. Let's keep moving for now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you all right, Laphicet?
Yeah, I am. But I'm worried about Velvet.
This
That's a
may
big
be more
house.
than he can bear.
Center one.
Not that I blame him.
Couldn't pay for it.
Laphicet,
We don't need a
perhaps
big
you
house
should
like
rest
that
within me
anyways.
for a while.
No,
But if you don't, then
I know. But if I hide, it'll only hurt Velvet even more. I should at least be at her side.
you really have become stronger.
But I haven't. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do
I
to
don't think
help
we need a
Velvet
big
now.
house.
Of course there is. Having someone nearby can be all the help
Doesn't
you need
mean more
sometimes.
cleaning.
Like when I lost my mother.
Eleanor.
So let's keep an eye on Velvet while we search for the others,
What?
all right? Just
I need
remember
you.
that I'm always with you, Laphicet.
Yeah, is
I
that
know.
good?
Thank you.
Oh, man. Okay.
Outrageous price, maybe. That's slightly overall pay rate that we're hoping to get, unfortunately.
And down payment is $2,000. Besides, we don't need that much.
We need something 2,000 or less for down payment and less than 500 or less for monthly payment. I think that's what we need. I think we can handle paying for it that way. I'll save one more time and then quit the stream. It's been over 2 hours, almost 2.5. Let's see you later. Okay, bye-bye.